Okay, guys, section 7.7, I'm sorry, 7.5 says percent of change. Now look, here's the thing. Here's what I want you to focus on with percent of change. If we're changing, then we must be starting with something and then changing to something new, right? Okay, when we talk about change, we have something and then it changes and it's something new, okay? Now, when we talk about percent of change, we want to know what part of the old gives us the new. Either we've increased and gotten a number, right? So how much of the old did we add to it to get a new number? Or we decreased. How much of the old did we take away? All right? So the way we find the percent of change is always the amount of change, all right, over the old equals percent over 100, right? The amount of change is the is, and the old is the of. All right, so write that down so that you've got it. We always take the amount that it changed and put it over the old number, not the new one. Always over the old. We want to know how much of the old did we take away or did we add. Okay? Everybody clear on that? Where we are? Okay, well, let's look at example number 1 here. All right, I'm erasing that. It says the International Balloon Fiesta takes place every year in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've seen that. It's pretty amazing. They have one in Baton Rouge, too, where I grew up. It's amazing. I've taken some pictures, and I'm not a photographer, so that tells you something. That it must be pretty impressive. All right. And it says in 1999, 903 balloons participated. In 2000, 1,019 balloons participated. By about what percent? So we're going to round to the nearest whole percent. By about what percent did the number of balloons increase from 1999 to 2000? Now let me ask you this. What's the old number? Raise your hand. Thanks, Miles. What is it? 903 or 903, right? That's the old number. How much is the amount of change? I don't know. I'm going to say here, old equals 903. Change is equal to 1019 minus 903. Is that 116? Is that what that is? Like that? Is that right? Okay, so that means 116 is what percent, I'm going to put the X in the percent place, 100 in bottom right, of the old 903. Come on, smartboard people. All right, of 903. Everybody see that? Change over old is the is over of. Now we're going to cross multiply. I get 903x is equal to 116 with 2 zeros behind it because I multiplied by 100. Now I'm going to divide by 903. Okay. Sorry, not 93, but 903. And what do I get there, Julian? Go ahead and give me what you got. 12.84606866, like that. Okay, but now it said about what percent, so that means they want us to round to the nearest whole percent. So I'm going to put my gate right here. I'm going to look at the front number out, and I don't care what those are. I'm just scratching them out. I don't want to look at them. Should it round up to 13, or should it round down to 12? Will R? Up to 13, because 8 is greater than 5. So X is equal to 13%. Okay? So we had an increase of about 13%. All right? Or a 13% increase. You could say increase of balloons, but we're not talking about numbers of balloons, so it's not really a unit. So increase in balloons. So you really wouldn't need a unit on that one, we'll see. Good question, though. All right. Okay, good job, guys. I'm going to see you at the next example.